Today, I will be reviewing the tools that I use when restoring cars. The beautiful thing about these tools is that they all can be purchased for under $25. I will be linking each tool in the description below, should you choose to want to purchase them. Let's get started. The first tool on the list is a set of wire brushes that come in different sizes. These brushes attach to any drill and are very good to remove paint, rust, and general grime off parts. You do have to be careful because they can leave impressions in the metal, so if you're going to paint them or clear coat them, you have to make sure that you sand them down afterwards. Next on our list include these sanding pads. Now, as you can tell, these pads are rounded and they kind of look like a Brillo pad, but in a round shape. These are beautiful for getting into nooks and crannies and those tight spots that you really just need to contour and can't do it traditionally with a die grinder with the larger sanding discs or another tool. They do come in different grits as well, so you can really kind of polish or smooth out the surface, get it to your liking. The biggest downside of these sanding wheels is that they don't last long. Usually in a typical session when polishing a part, I will go through at least 10 of them. So I tend to buy them in bulk because they do go by fast. The next tool on my list is these 2-inch sanding discs. They come in different sizes and different grits and can attach to a number of tools, including this die grinder here and a conventional drill. They allow you to really smooth down the surface, especially surfaces that have heavy rust and scale. Sometimes after you remove the rust, there's some pitting going on. So having a sanding disc that allows you to smooth out the part before you powder coat it, before you paint it, is really, really helpful. An added bonus is that often the kit will come with this foamy pad that allows you to put the disc on, and then the sanding disc will contour to the surface that you're trying to do. So if you have a surface that is somewhat beveled or rounded, it will allow to shape over that part. So it's extremely helpful. A rotary tool is an indispensable tool in my arsenal of tools. I use it for everything that you can imagine, from sanding to cutting to shaping parts to grinding down rust, etc. Now, although this rotary tool can't be purchased for under $25, there are some alternatives such as Harbor Freight rotary tools and other cheaper quality ones that you can find on Amazon that you could get and still get plenty of use out of it. The last tool on my list include this drill attachment. What this attachment does is allows you to really get into those tight spaces without having to use a bigger tool such as a drill or a die grinder. This tool is also very helpful when polishing. So for example, if you're polishing a car and you have the lettering on the trunk, this tool allows you to really kind of get into those small spaces and polish those parts to perfection. And they come with a variety of attachments, including these buffing sponges and polishing sponges here, along with other attachments such as sanding attachments and whatnot. This attachment can be attached to a variety of tools, including a drill, a die grinder. It can be attached to a rotary tool, and it can also be attached to a traditional buffing machine as well. So very practical, very useful, and very affordable. Well, there you have it. Those are just some of the tools that I use in my restoration process. I really wanted to highlight tools that are affordable because I understand not everybody can afford some of the bigger tools that I use in my shop. In future episodes, I will be going over other tools and other processes that I use in my car restoration. I'll be talking about powder coating, zinc plating, the interior, exterior of the car, the mechanical aspects of it, and everything else that you can imagine. I would love to hear some feedback from all of you and maybe hear from you. What are some of the tools that you use when working on your car? Are there any tools that you wish I could have included in here? So go ahead and comment below and let me know. I would love to learn something from all of you. Thank you for joining in. I look forward to talking to you in the next episode. Take care.